Hello everyone. Today's a big day for me because my digital recorder came in. Not the best one, definitely not a DR60, but I'm on a budget. And my EMF meter came in today. So now I have the SLS, an EMF, and a digital recorder. I'm just waiting to get my REM pod. My next location hopefully will be Judge Corwin's house, which is located in Salem, Mass. I'm looking to go there in January, and I will keep you guys posted. But tonight we are going to go to the Connecticut house, which is in Southington, Connecticut. And I'm sorry if I'm not saying that properly, but this was the actual house that the movie A Haunting in Connecticut was based on. So I don't know if any of you have seen the movie A Haunting in Connecticut. It is absolutely terrifying, and to think that part of it could be true is horrifying. A lot of it is indeed true. A family from New York moved into this house in Connecticut because their son had cancer and they needed to be closer to the hospital. After moving in, they find out that the house was a mortuary in the 1920s, and then it was a funeral home for several decades after that. The family found actual mortuary equipment in the basement, which is absolutely horrifying, and they found photos of corpses, and there was a small graveyard out back. So at this point, I move in there, like, rent's really cheap. I'm very, very like, why is the rent so cheap? And this house is obviously gorgeous. Why aren't you calling your landlord and being like, why didn't you tell me this place was a fucking mortuary? Supposedly, the landlord states that the woman knew the history of the house and decided to move in anyway. Who knows? Either way, shortly after moving in, the family reported hearing strange noises, seeing apparitions, feeling drastic temperature changes, lights would flicker, dishes would move on their own. One of the sons did indeed attack the cousin in the basement, which was supposedly his bedroom. And how fucked is that? Your child has cancer and you're going to put his bedroom in the basement? I hope that's not true, especially knowing the history of the house, that it was in a mortuary. That bugged me, and I hope the movie is wrong about that. But after the attack, the kid was sent to a mental institution, and he said that the spirits were talking to him. True or not, I don't know. It's still horrifying. After that, the family calls in the big guns, the Warrens. The Warrens discover that these workers at this funeral home were not treating the corpses properly, doing some pretty nasty things. And that's why the spirits were angry. The current owner of the house says that the house was never haunted, is not haunted today. Who knows? Is it true? I don't know. There are a few interesting things about this case that kind of made me go, the rent's cheap, like really cheap. That would be your first cue to be like, why is it so cheap? Second, why, as the owner of the house, would you leave old mortuary equipment in a rental property? Like, that is insane. And again, the movie said that the young boy's bedroom was in the basement. Well, that would just be effed on another level. Is it haunted? Who knows? I would probably have to say yes. I hope you liked tonight's video. I'll see you guys next time.